Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. It's great to be able to present today, and thank God it's Friday. So my name is Justo, and 24Symbols is a subscription service to read digital books on the internet with social capabilities. So yes, you heard right. In the same sentence, you have publishing, you have free. I know that. That's the typical reaction. But let me explain a little bit about that. The publishing industry is in a turmoil. Right now, the value chain is changing completely. In the last 5 years, everything's upside down. So that brings lots of opportunities for new entrants to try to see other possibilities in the publishing industry. On the other hand, it's not a small market at all. While typically perceived as a smaller market than other cultural and entertainment industries, actually it's quite big. It's 27.2 billion US dollars in the United States, or 3.2 billion pounds here in the UK. And more especially for us, the growth in the ebook market is really growing. For example, right now it's 15% share in trade books in the United States and growing. So it's, again, new business models are required that take into account what digital is able to do for us. So when we started, my partners and I started to think about, well, we love books, we love technology, what can we do about that? We also took into account two things. The first thing is that there's a trend from ownership to consumption of digital assets. That's typically happening in records, you know that, Spotify, in movies, Netflix is another example, but also in servers, you know, with Amazon, for example, Amazon Web Service, which almost every startup here is using or something similar. The other thing we took into account is that content, of course, it's obvious, is critical for the publishing industry, but it's not enough. Right now, a user that can find complementary ways to find information. You don't want to pay for the New York Times? Then you'll find a blog, you'll find a tweet, you'll find any other free newspaper. And of course, if you want to read a book and you don't want to pay for it, you'll find a way, like it or not. So we think that if you don't give the user what he wants, whatever he wants, is right now it's a critical mistake. So that's 24Symbols. Let me show you a little bit what we do. So basically, for users, it's very simple. He can register in the platform, go to the different books we have, click, and read. Okay, it's a cloud reader, so everything loads very rapidly. He can very rapidly go to the book, browse the book. He can go to the table of content. He can select which part of the book he wants to read. I like this part of the book. I'm going to highlight it. Perfect. That's going to be shared. I can add a note. Very typical, but everything is on the cloud. And if I like something more and I want to share it with my friends, I can very quickly do it and share it in Facebook or in Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, whatever. You see here with Facebook, for example, and the cover is shown. And what is more important for publishers is that every time someone does something like this, okay, a public page is shared. So it's organically positioned in search engines, which is just great for publishers because it enables discovery. And right now, with millions of ebooks on the market, that's so important for them. But most importantly for publishers, beyond money, and I'll talk about that later, is that we also provide them with a real-time stats dashboard. Since everything is on the cloud, we can tell publishers what their users are reading, how many users are reading specific books, how much they're sharing the information. And that's also critical for them right now when they launch marketing campaigns and all that stuff, especially because the bigger guys are not providing that information to the publishers when they sell books. So from a business standpoint, what do we do? So what we do is we let users register for free. Second time I said free, sorry. They have access to a limited subset of the catalog. They have ads on the books, and they need to be connected to the internet at all times. If a user wants to have access to the whole catalog, no ads, and wants to be able to read on the plane, on the subway, or on the countryside, they can pay a subscription fee every month, every quarter, or every year. From a publisher standpoint, what we do is we do the revenue share based on the number of page views. Okay? I can give more detail later if you want. So where are we in terms of product? Well, we're pretty advanced right now. We enable users to read on iPad, iPhone, Android devices, and smartphones and tablets, desktops. We have an iPad native application. We have HTML5 versions, and we are now waiting for Apple. Someone from Apple here that can help me validate the app, please, and have it ready, the iPhone app. And we'll be having the Android application at the end of October. Everything is synchronized, so you can read in one device and then change to another. That's exactly the reason why we're doing this. Regarding users, sorry, not users. We want a tribe. So what we did from the start was build a community. Before the product was built, what we did was, open a landing page, Facebook page, Twitter account, and ask to our potential users, hey guys, would you like Spotify for books? And well, they said yes. Right now we have 25,000 fans on Facebook and 5,000 followers on Twitter that are actually pushing us to continue working and continue adding new capabilities to our platform. So we're very happy with that. And that allows us to have lots of conversations with our users. But we are not only doing that. We are trying to build virality into our product by using member-get-member actions and things like that. So creating virality there is important. And also we're doing something else. We're reaching partners to help us. As Carlos was saying before, partnership is very important. So for example, we partnered with the biggest Apple reseller in Spain, so that for every Mac and every iPad purchased in Spain from these guys, you have a 1-year subscription to 24Symbols. If you create a portability account in Vodafone, you're going to get a 1-year subscription to 24Symbols. That's helping us a lot to grow the user base and make users see that this is kind of cool. And this is where we stand right now. We have 80,000 registered users with a 20% month-over-month growth. We have more than 200 paid users. That might not look huge, but we started at the end of July, so we're really happy with that. And what is most important for us is engagement. Out of our subscribers, they're reading an average of 500 pages per month. And our active readers, the free users, are reading over 70 pages per month. So what that means is that they are reading books. They are already reading the books we have. And why they are reading it? Because we already have more than 80 publishers, especially in Spain, Latin America, but also starting here in the UK, we have more than 10, right now like 12. Major publishers in some cases, best-selling titles that you can find on High Street. So that makes people say, well, this is cool, and I would like to at least to test it. We have competitors, of course. We have some startups in the Netherlands, in Germany that are doing something similar, like Jindo or Scooby. And we also have I don't know if you know one small company called Amazon that just launched a lending program in the United States. But again, we think we have, of course, we're a startup, we're small, but we have an advantage. We have a multi-device environment already done. We have deals already with publishers. And I think we're doing pretty good by now. Regarding the team, we are 4 partners here. We have past entrepreneurial and corporate experience. We built one of the first search engines in Spain, the first product search engine in Spain as well, and the first financial aggregator. And we also were part of the team that created a B2B data integration platform that is right now competing in the Silicon Valley against Oracle and IBM, among others. But most important for me, I'm really proud that every startup is different, and we were able to start from scratch in a different industry, like the publishing industry, and be able to reach those deals with publishers and engage users in 18 months. So regarding financing, well, we're looking for a million round. We have 500K right now already committed. And what do we want to do with that? What we want to do is we want to keep on improving our product. We're very happy with that, but it's not enough, so we want to go on with that. We are acquiring content in Spain, Latin America, and we are starting here in the UK. So we're looking for local content publishers. And of course, continuing to grow our user base, but especially with engagement, and already started to think about monetization of those users. So it's a very ambitious project, but the rewards are clear. We want to let users read whatever they want, wherever they want, at a fair price, and by building a hub between publishers, authors, and readers. So I think we're writing a very nice story. So would you like to write it with us? Thanks so much.